Rocky clearance. Good evening. Turkish 7683 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower. Good evening. Air India 90590 is on approach. Air India 90590 clear to land runway 18.
Turkish 7683 cleared for pushback. Rocky ground. Turkish 7683 ready to taxi. Turkish 7683 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky ground. Air India 90590 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Alaska 8725 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Turkish 7683 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Air India 90590 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Alaska 8725 cleared for pushback. Rocky ground. Alaska 8725 ready to taxi. Alaska 8725 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky Tower. Good evening. Air India 4806 is on approach. Air India 4806 cleared to land runway 18.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Air India 5743 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Rocky Tower. Alaska 8725 ready for takeoff runway 18.
Air India 5743 cleared for pushback.
Alaska 8725 line up and wait runway 18.
Rocky ground. Air India 5743 ready to taxi. Air India 5743 taxi to runway 18.
Alaska 8725 cleared for takeoff runway 18. Rocky Tower. Good evening. Air India 2870 is on approach. Air India 2870 cleared to land runway 18.
Air India 4806 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Air India 3641 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Air India 3641 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Air India 5743 ready for takeoff runway 18.
Jordanian 8718 clear to land runway 18.
Rocky ground. Air India 3641 ready to taxi.
Air India 5743 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Air India 3641 taxi to runway 18.
Air India 2870 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Alaska 2307 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Alaska 2307 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Air India 3641 ready for takeoff runway 18. Air India 3641 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Jordanian 8718 taxi to gate Bravo 5. Rocky Tower, good evening. Alaska 6242 is on approach.
Alaska 2307, taxi to runway 18.
Jordanian 8718 hold position. Alaska 6242 clear to land runway 18. Jordanian 8718 continue taxi.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Air India 2501, ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Turkish 8354 is on approach. Turkish 8354 clear to land runway 18.
Air India 2501, cleared for pushback. Rocky Tower, Alaska 2307, ready for takeoff runway 18. Alaska 2307, cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Alaska 6242 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Air India 2501, taxi to runway 18.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Jordanian 1903, ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Air India 4128 is on approach.
Rocky Ground, Turkish 8354 requesting taxi to the gates. Turkish 8354 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Air India 2501, cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Air India 4128 cleared to land runway 18.
Turkish 5688 cleared to land runway 18.
Turkish 8354 hold position.
Jordanian 1903, cleared for pushback.
Turkish 8354 continue taxi.
Air India 5201 cleared for pushback.
Turkish 8354 hold position.
Rocky Ground, Jordanian 1903, ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Alaska 1372 is on approach.
Turkish 8354 continue taxi.
Air India 90591 cleared for pushback.
Air India 5201 taxi to runway 18.
Alaska 1372 clear to land runway 18.
Air India 4128 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Jordanian 1903, taxi to runway 18.
Air India 90591 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky Ground, Turkish 5688 taxi to the gates.
Air India 5201 line up and wait runway 18.
Turkish 5688 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 5201 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Jordanian 1903, cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Turkish 5688 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Air India 90591 cleared for takeoff runway 18. Alaska 1372 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Rocky clearance. Air India 4807 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Air India 4807 cleared for pushback.
Alaska 1372 hold position.
Rocky ground. Air India 4807 ready to taxi. Air India 4807 taxi to runway 18.
Alaska 1372 continue taxi.
Air India 2871 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Air India 2871 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Good evening. Air India 3944 is on approach. Air India 3944 cleared to land runway 18.
Air India 4807 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Air India 2871 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky clearance Jordanian 8719er ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Air India 860 cleared to land runway 18.
Jordanian 8719er cleared for pushback.
Air India 2871 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Air India 3944 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Jordanian 8719er taxi to runway 18. Rocky clearance Alaska 6243 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Rocky Tower Jordanian 8719er ready for takeoff runway 18. Jordanian 8719er cleared for takeoff runway 18. Alaska 6243 cleared for pushback.
Air India 860 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Rocky ground Alaska 6243 ready to taxi. Alaska 6243 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky Tower good evening Jordanian 8392 is on approach. Jordanian 8392 cleared to land runway 18.
Rocky clearance Turkish 8355 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Turkish 8355 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Jordanian 4568 is on approach. Jordanian 4568 cleared to land runway 18.
Rocky ground Turkish 8355 ready to taxi. Turkish 8355 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky Tower Alaska 6243 ready for takeoff runway 18. Alaska 6243 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Rocky ground Jordanian 8. Rocket clearance good evening Air India the 561 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Air India 6262 is on approach. Air India 6262 cleared to land runway 18.
Air India the 561 cleared for pushback. Rocky ground Air India the 561 ready to taxi. Air India 561 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky ground. Air India 6262 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 6262 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Air India 561 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Jordanian 1521 cleared for pushback.
Jordanian 9612 cleared to land runway 18.
Rocky ground. Jordanian 1521 ready to taxi. Jordanian 1521 taxi to runway 18. Rocky Tower. Jordanian 1521 ready for takeoff runway 18. Jordanian 1521 line up and wait runway 18.
Rocky clearance. Good evening, Alaska 3809er ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Jordanian 1521 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Alaska 3809er cleared for pushback.
Jordanian 9612 taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Rocky ground. Alaska 3809er ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower. Good evening. Alaska 6354 is on approach. Alaska 6354 cleared to land runway 18.
Alaska 3809er taxi to runway 18.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Air India 2453 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Rocky Tower. Alaska 3809er ready for takeoff runway 18. Alaska 3809er line up and wait runway 18.
Air India 2453 cleared for pushback.
Alaska 3809er cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Alaska 6354 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Air India 2453 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky clearance. Good evening, Turkish 7633 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Air India 2453 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Turkish 7633 cleared for pushback. Rocky ground. Turkish 7633 ready to taxi. Turkish 7633 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky Tower. Good evening. Air India 5664 is on approach. Air India 5664 cleared to land runway 18.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Air India 5673 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Air India 5673 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Good evening. Turkish 9522 is on approach. Turkish 9522 cleared to land runway 18.
Rocky Tower. Turkish 7633 ready for takeoff runway 18. Turkish 7633 line up and wait runway 18.
Air India 5673 taxi to runway 18.
Turkish 7633 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Rocky ground. Air India 5664 requesting taxi to the gates.
Jordanian 1227 cleared for pushback.
Air India 5664 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Air India 8470 is on approach. Rocky Ground, Jordanian 1227, ready to taxi.
Rocky Ground Turkish China 522 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 8470, clear to land runway 18. Jordanian 1227, taxi to runway 18.
Air India 5673 cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Turkish China 522 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Rocky clearance. Good evening. Alaska 4737 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Air India 90260 is on approach.
Alaska 4737 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Ground, Air India 8470, requesting taxi to the gates.
Alaska 4737 taxi to runway 18.
Rocky Tower, Jordanian 1227, ready for takeoff runway 18.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Turkish 7416 is on approach.
Rocky Tower. Good evening. Air India 4856 is on approach.
Rocky clearance, good evening. Alaska 4789 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Air India 4856 cleared to land runway 36.
Alaska 4789 cleared for pushback. Rocky ground, Alaska 4789 ready to taxi. Alaska 4789 taxi to runway 36.
Turkish 2463 ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Turkish 2463 cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground, Air India 4856 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 4856 taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Rocky ground, Turkish 2463 ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 4789 ready for takeoff runway 36. Rocky Tower, good evening. Jordanian 8484 is on approach. Alaska 4789 cleared for takeoff runway 36. Jordanian 8484 cleared to land runway 36. Rocky Tower, good evening. Turkish 2310 is on approach.
Turkish 2463 taxi to runway 36.
Turkish 2310 cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 8727 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, Turkish 2463 ready for takeoff runway 36. Turkish 2463 line up and wait runway 36.
Air India 8727 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground, Jordanian 8484 requesting taxi to the gates.
Turkish 2463 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Jordanian 8484 taxi to gate Alpha 2. Rocky clearance. Good evening, Air India 9225. Ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Air India 8727 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Alaska 3886 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground. Turkish 2310. Taxi to the gates. Air India 9225. Cleared for pushback. Turkish 2310. Taxi to gate Alpha 3. Air India 9225. Taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Good evening, Turkish 1271. Ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Air India 6190 is on approach. Air India 6190 clear to land runway 36.
Turkish 1271 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Air India 9225. Ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 9225. Cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Alaska 3886 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Turkish 1271 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Good evening, Air India 2405. Ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Air India 2405 cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground. Air India 6190 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 2405 taxi to runway 36.
Air India 6190 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower. Turkish 1271 ready for takeoff runway 36. Turkish 1271 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Good evening, Jordanian 6857. Ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Jordanian 6857. Cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Good evening, Jordanian 1556 is on approach. Jordanian 1556. Cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Air India 2405 ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 2405 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Jordanian 6857. Taxi to runway 36.
Rocky clearance. Good morning, Alaska 5843. Ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Alaska 5843 cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower. Good morning, Air India 7740 is on approach. Air India 7740 cleared to land runway 36.
Alaska 5843 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground. Jordanian 1556 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower. Jordanian 6857. Ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower. Good morning, Air India 2436 is on approach. Air India 2436 cleared to land runway 36.
Jordanian 6857. Cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Jordanian 1556 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Air India 4857 cleared for pushback. Rocky ground. Air India 4857 ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower. Alaska 5843 ready for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 4857 taxi to runway 36.
Rocky ground. Air India 7740 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 7740, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Alaska 5843, line up and wait runway 36. Alaska 5843, cleared for takeoff runway 36. Rocky Ground, Air India 2436, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 2436, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Rocky Tower, Air India 4857, ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 4857, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Alaska 6938 is on approach. Alaska 6938, cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky clearance, Jordanian 8485, ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Jordanian 8485, cleared for pushback. Rocky clearance, Turkish 2311, ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Rocky ground, Jordanian 8485, ready to taxi. Jordanian 8485, taxi to runway 36. Turkish 2311, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Ground, Alaska 6938, requesting taxi to the gates. Alaska 6938, taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Turkish 2311, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Turkish 5168 is on approach.
Rocky Tower, Jordanian 8485, ready for takeoff runway 36. Jordanian 8485, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Turkish 5168, cleared to land runway 36.
Alaska 3887, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 2842 is on approach.
Turkish 2311, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 2842, clear to land runway 36.
Air India 6191, cleared for pushback.
Alaska 3887, taxi to runway 36.
Air India 6191, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 9410 is on approach. Air India 9410, cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Turkish 5168, requesting taxi to the gates. Turkish 5168, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower, Air India 6191, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Air India 2842, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 2842, taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Air India 6191, line up and wait runway 36.
Jordanian 1557, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 3887, ready for takeoff runway 36. Alaska 3887, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 6191, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 9410, taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Jordanian 1557, taxi to runway 36. Rocky clearance, Air India 7741, ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Air India 7741, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air India 7774 is on approach.
Air India 7741, taxi to runway 36.
Air India 7774 cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Jordanian 1557, ready for takeoff runway 36. Jordanian 1557, cleared for takeoff runway 36. Alaska 5222, cleared to land runway 36. Rocky Tower, Air India 7741, ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 7741, line up and wait runway 36.
Rocky clearance, Air India 2437, ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Air India 7741, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Air India 7774, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 7774, taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Air India 83902, cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 2437, cleared for pushback. Air India 7774, hold position. Rocky ground, Air India 2437, ready to taxi. Rocky clearance, Alaska 6939, ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Air India 8260, cleared to land runway 36.
Rocky ground, Alaska 5222, requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 2437, taxi to runway 36.
Alaska 5222, taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Air India 7774, continue taxi.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Turkish 6354 is on approach.
Alaska 6939, cleared for pushback.
Rocky ground, Air India 83902, requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, Alaska 6939, ready to taxi. Rocky Tower, Air India 2437, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 83902, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Turkish 6354, clear to land runway 36.
Alaska 6939, taxi to runway 36. Rocky ground, Air India 8260, taxi to the gates. Air India 8260, requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 2437, line up and wait runway 36. Rocky Tower, Alaska 6939, ready for takeoff runway 36. Alaska 6939, cleared for takeoff runway 36. Air India 2437, cleared for takeoff runway 36. Air India 8260, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Turkish 6354, hold position. Air India 2843, cleared for pushback. Turkish 6354, continue taxi.
Turkish 5169er, cleared for pushback.
Jordanian 4662, clear to land runway 36.
Turkish 6354, hold position.
Turkish 5169er, taxi to runway 36.
Turkish 6354, continue taxi. Air India 2843, taxi to runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Alaska 7048 is on approach. Alaska 7048, cleared to land runway 36.
Air India 9411, cleared for pushback.
Rocky Tower, Air India 2843, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Air India 9411, ready to taxi. Air India 9411, taxi to runway 36.
Air India 2843, line up and wait runway 36.
Rocky Tower, Turkish 5169er, ready for takeoff runway 36.
Air India 2843, cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky ground, Jordanian 4662, requesting taxi to the gates.
Turkish 5169er, line up and wait runway 36.
Jordanian 4662, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Turkish 5169er cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Ground, Alaska 7048 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower Air India 9411 ready for takeoff runway 36. Air India 9411 cleared for takeoff runway 36.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Jordanian 2440 is on approach. Jordanian 2440 cleared to land runway 36.
Alaska 7048 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Capital clearance. Good morning. Turkish 8921 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Air India 9758 is on approach. Air India 9758 cleared to land runway 17 left.
Turkish 8921 cleared for pushback. Capital ground. Turkish 8921 ready to taxi. Turkish 8921 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capital clearance. Good morning. Air India 3211 ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Alaska 8244 is on approach. Alaska 8244 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Capital Tower. Turkish 8921 ready for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capeville ground, Air India 9758 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 9758 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Capital Tower, good morning. Jordanian 9002 is on approach. Jordanian 9002 cleared to land runway 17 left.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Air India 2137 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Air India 3211 cleared for pushback.
Catville clearance. Good morning. Air India 4533 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Air India 2137 cleared for pushback.
Turkish 8921 line up and wait runway 17 left.
Capeville Ground, Alaska 8244 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capital Ground Air India 3211 ready to taxi.
Air India 2137 taxi to runway 17 right.
Capital Ground Jordanian 9002 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 3211 taxi to runway 17 right.
Alaska 8244 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Jordanian 9002 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Turkish 8921 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capeville Tower, Alaska 8244 request to cross runway. Alaska 8244 continue taxi. Capeville Ground, Alaska 8244 with you.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Air India 90906 is on approach.
Air India 2137 continue taxi.
Air India 90906 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Air India 3211 continue taxi. Capital Tower, good morning. Air India 90518 is on approach. Capital Ground Air India 3211 with you. Air India 90518 cleared to land runway 17 left.
Capeville Ground Air India 2137 with you.
Air India 9759 cleared for pushback.
Air India 4533 cleared for pushback. Catville Ground Air India 4533 ready to taxi.
Capeville Ground Air India 9759 ready to taxi.
Capeville Tower Air India 2137 ready for takeoff runway 17 right. Air India 2137 cleared for takeoff runway 17 right.
Capital Tower, Air India 3211 ready for takeoff runway 17 right.
Air India 4533 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville Ground Air India 90906 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 3211 cleared for takeoff runway 17 right. Capital Ground Air India 90518 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 9759 taxi to runway 17 left.
Air India 90906 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Air India 90518 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Air India 90906 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Air India 90906 with you.
Capeville Tower Air India 9759 ready for takeoff runway 17 left. Air India 9759 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Air India 90518 continue taxi.
Air India 4533 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capeville clearance Alaska 8245 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Alaska 8245 cleared for pushback. Capeville Ground, Alaska 8245 ready to taxi.
Capital clearance Jordanian 9003 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Alaska 8245 taxi to runway 17 left.
Jordanian 9003 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Air India 7124 is on approach. Air India 7124 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Jordanian 9003 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capital Tower, good morning. Alaska 5022 is on approach. Alaska 5022 clear to land runway 17 right.
Capeville Tower, Alaska 8245 ready for takeoff runway 17 left. Alaska 8245 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capital Tower, Jordanian 9003 ready for takeoff runway 17 left. Jordanian 9003 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capeville clearance. Air India 9er07 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Air India 9er07 cleared for pushback. Capeville Tower. Good morning. Turkish 7742 is on approach. Turkish 7742 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Capeville ground. Air India 7124 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Air India 9er07 taxi to runway 17 left.
Air India 7124 continue taxi. Capeville ground. Air India 7124 with you.
Capital clearance. Air India 90519 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Alaska 5022 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Air India 90519 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Jordanian 1216 is on approach. Jordanian 1216 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Air India 9er07 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capital ground. Air India 90519 ready to taxi.
Capital Tower Alaska 5022 request to cross runway.
Air India 90519 taxi to runway 17 left.
Alaska 5022 continue taxi.
Capeville ground. Turkish 7742 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capital ground Alaska 5022 with you.
Turkish 7742 taxi to gate Bravo 1. Capeville Tower. Turkish 7742 request to cross runway. Turkish 7742 continue taxi. Capeville ground. Turkish 7742 with you.
Capital Tower. Air India 90519 ready for takeoff runway 17 left. Air India 90519 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Jordanian 1216 taxi to gate Bravo 3. Capeville Tower. Jordanian 1216 request to cross runway. Jordanian 1216 continue taxi. Capeville ground. Jordanian 1216 with you.
Capeville clearance. Air India 7125 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Air India 7125 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Alaska 17906 is on approach. Alaska 17906 clear to land runway 17 right.
Capeville ground. Air India 7125 ready to taxi. Air India 7125 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville clearance. Turkish 7743 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Turkish 7743 cleared for pushback.
Capital clearance Alaska 5023 ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Turkish 7743 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Turkish 7868 is on approach.
Air India 7125 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Turkish 7868 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Capital ground Alaska 5023 ready to taxi. Alaska 5023 taxi to runway 17 left. Air India 5118 clear to land runway 17 right.
Capeville clearance. Jordanian 1217 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Alaska 17906 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Turkish 7743 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Cape Phil Tower, Alaska 17906 request to cross runway. Cape Phil Tower, good morning. Air India 4832 is on approach. Cape Phil Ground, Alaska 17906 with you. Air India 4832 clear to land runway 17 right.
Jordanian 1217 cleared for pushback.
Alaska 5023 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capeville Ground Turkish 7868 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground, Jordanian 1217, ready to taxi.
Turkish 7868 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Jordanian 1217 taxi to runway 17 left.
Air India 5118 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Turkish 7868 continue taxi. Capeville Ground Turkish 7868 with you.
Capitol Tower Air India 5118 request to cross runway. Air India 5118 continue taxi.
Cape Phil Ground Air India 4832 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capitol Ground Air India 5118 with you.
Jordanian 1217 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Cape Phil Tower Air India 4832 request to cross runway. Air India 4832 continue taxi. Cape Phil Ground Air India 4832 with you. Cape Phil clearance Alaska 17907 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Alaska 17907 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Air India 4464 is on approach.
Cape Phil Ground Alaska 17907 ready to taxi.
Air India 4464 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Capeville clearance Turkish 7869 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Alaska 17907 taxi to runway 17 left.
Turkish 7869 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Jordanian 7520 is on approach.
Capeville Ground Turkish 7869 ready to taxi.
Capitol clearance Air India 5119 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Jordanian 7520 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Turkish 7869 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Air India 7014 is on approach. Air India 7014 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Alaska 17907 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Air India 5119 cleared for pushback.
Air India 4464 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Air India 5119 taxi to runway 17 left.
Air India 4464 continue taxi.
Air India 4833 cleared for pushback.
Catville Ground, Air India 4464 with you.
Turkish 7869er cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Air India 4833 taxi to runway 17 left.
Catville Tower, good morning. Turkish 9546 is on approach.
Capital Ground Jordanian 7520 requesting taxi to the gates.
Turkish 9546 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Jordanian 7520 taxi to gate Alpha 1. Air India 7014 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 5119er cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capital Tower Jordanian 7520 request to cross runway. Jordanian 7520 continue taxi.
Air India 4833 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capital Ground Jordanian 7520 with you. Air India 7014 taxi to gate Bravo 3. Capital Tower Air India 7014 request to cross runway. Air India 7014 continue taxi.
Capital Ground Turkish 9546 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capital Ground Air India 7014 with you.
Air India 4465 cleared for pushback.
Turkish 9546 taxi to gate Alpha 1. Turkish 9546 continue taxi.
Alaska 9032 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Turkish 9546 hold position.
Air India 4465 taxi to runway 17 left.
Turkish 9546 continue taxi.
Capital clearance Jordanian 7521 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Air India 4465 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Jordanian 7521 cleared for pushback. Capital Ground Jordanian 7521 ready to taxi.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Air India 5170 is on approach. Capeville Ground, Alaska 9032 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 5170 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Jordanian 7521 taxi to runway 17 left.
Alaska 9032 taxi to gate Bravo 1. Capeville Tower, Alaska 9032 request to cross runway.
Jordanian 7521 hold position.
Alaska 9032 continue taxi.
Jordanian 7521 continue taxi.
Capeville Ground, Alaska 9032 with you.
Capital Tower Jordanian 7521 ready for takeoff runway 17 left. Jordanian 7521 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left. Capital clearance Air India 7015 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Air India 7015
Capital Tower, good morning. Air India 8980 is on approach. Air India 8980 clear to land runway 17 right.
Capeville Ground, Air India 5170, taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Capeville Ground, Air India 7015 ready to taxi. Air India 7015 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville clearance, Turkish 9547, ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Turkish 9547, cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, Air India 5170, request to cross runway. Air India 5170, continue taxi. Capeville Tower, good morning, Turkish 83902 is on approach. Capeville Ground, Air India 5170 with you. Turkish 83902 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Turkish 9547, taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville Tower, Air India 7015 ready for takeoff runway 17 left. Air India 7015 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Air India 3490 clear to land runway 17 right.
Capeville Ground, Air India 8980 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville clearance, Alaska 9033 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Turkish 9547, cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capeville Tower, Air India 8980 request to cross runway. Air India 8980 continue taxi. Capeville Ground, Air India 8980 with you.
Capeville Ground, Turkish 83902 requesting taxi to the gates. Turkish 83902 taxi to gate Alpha 1. Alaska 9033 cleared for pushback. Capeville Tower, Turkish 83902 request to cross runway. Turkish 83902 continue taxi. Capeville Ground, Turkish 83902 with you. Capeville Ground, Alaska 9033 ready to taxi. Alaska 9033 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville Ground, Air India 3490 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 3490 taxi to gate Bravo 1. Capeville Tower, Air India 3490 request to cross runway. Air India 3490 continue taxi. Capeville Ground, Air India 3490 with you.
Air India 5171 cleared for pushback. Capeville Tower, Alaska 9033 ready for takeoff runway 17 left. Alaska 9033 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left. Air India 5171 taxi to runway 17 left. Capeville Tower, good morning, Air India 3726 is on approach. Air India 3726 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Capeville clearance, Air India 8981 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Air India 8981 cleared for pushback.
Air India 5171 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Alaska 6646 is on approach. Alaska 6646 clear to land runway 17 right.
Capeville Ground, Air India 8981 ready to taxi. Air India 8981 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville clearance, Turkish 83903 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Turkish 83903 cleared for pushback. Capeville Ground, Air India 3726 requesting taxi to the gates. Air India 2978 cleared to land runway 17 right. Capeville Ground, Turkish 83903 ready to taxi. Air India 3726 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Air India 3491 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, good morning, Jordanian 9946 is on approach.
Air India 3726 continue taxi. Capeville Ground, Air India 3726 with you.
Air India 8981 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Jordanian 99946 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Turkish 83903 taxi to runway 17 left.
Air India 34901 taxi to runway 17 left.
Alaska 6646 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Turkish 83903 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Alaska 6646 continue taxi.
Capeville clearance. Good morning, Air India 8275 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Alaska 5456 is on approach.
Air India 8275 cleared for pushback.
Alaska 5456 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville ground. Air India 8275 ready to taxi. Air India 8275 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Blue sky 8371 ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Capeville Tower. Air India 8275 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Air India 8275 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Blue sky 9816 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Blue sky 8371 cleared for pushback. Capeville ground. Blue sky 8371 ready to taxi.
Capeville ground. Alaska 5456 requesting taxi to the gates.
Blue sky 8371 taxi to runway 35 right.
Alaska 5456 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Capital clearance. Good morning. Jordanian 3207 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Alaska 5054 is on approach. Alaska 5054 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville ground. Alaska 5456 with you.
Jordanian 3207 cleared for pushback.
Blue sky 9816 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Jordanian 3207 taxi to runway 35 right. Jordanian 3207 hold position. Jordanian 3207 continue taxi. Jordanian 3207 continue taxi.
Blue sky 8371 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Air India 4125 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Capeville Tower. Blue sky 9816 request to cross runway.
Air India 4125 cleared for pushback.
Blue sky 9816 continue taxi. Capeville ground. Blue sky 9816 with you.
Capeville ground. Air India 4125 ready to taxi. Air India 4125 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville ground. Alaska 5054 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville clearance. Good morning. Air India 063 ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Alaska 5054 taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Air India 4063 cleared for pushback.
Jordanian 3207 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Alaska 5054 continue taxi.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Jordanian 7162 is on approach. Jordanian 7162 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Air India 4125 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capeville ground Alaska 5054 with you.
Air India 4063 taxi to runway 35 right. Capitol Tower, Air India 4063 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Air India 4063 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Capitol Tower, good morning. Turkish 128 is on approach. Turkish 128 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Tower. Good morning. Air India 8470 is on approach. Air India 8470 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Jordanian 7162 taxi to gate Bravo 2. Capeville Tower. Jordanian 7162 request to cross runway. Jordanian 7162 continue taxi. Capeville ground. Jordanian 7162 with you.
Capeville clearance. Alaska 5457 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Alaska 5457 cleared for pushback.
Jordanian 7162 taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Capeville ground. Alaska 5457 ready to taxi. Alaska 5457 taxi to runway 35 right. Capeville ground. Air India 8470 taxi to the gates.
Capitol ground. Turkish 128 requesting taxi to the gates. Turkish 128 taxi to gate Bravo 2. Capitol Tower. Turkish 128 request to cross runway. Turkish 128 continue taxi.
Air India 8470 requesting taxi to the gates. Capeville Tower. Alaska 5457 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Alaska 5457 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capitol ground. Turkish 128 with you.
Air India 8470 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Blue Sky 9817 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower. Air India 8470 request to cross runway. Air India 8470 continue taxi. Capitol Ground, Air India 8470 with you.
Capitol Ground, Blue Sky, Liner 817, ready to taxi. Blue Sky, Liner 817, taxi to runway 35 right. Turkish 128, hold position. Turkish 128, continue taxi.
Cape Phil clearance, Alaska 5055, ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Alaska 5055, cleared for pushback. Cape Phil ground, Alaska 5055, ready to taxi.
Capitol Tower, good morning. Blue Sky, 9474 is on approach. Capitol Tower, Blue Sky, 9817, ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Blue Sky, 9474, cleared to land runway 35 left.
Alaska 5055, taxi to runway 35 right.
Blue Sky, 9817, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Cape Phil Tower, good morning. Air India 6658 is on approach. Air India 6658, cleared to land runway 35 left.
Cape Phil clearance, Jordanian 7163, ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Capitol ground, Blue Sky, 9474, taxi to the gates.
Jordanian 7163, cleared for pushback.
Blue Sky, 9474, requesting taxi to the gates. Blue Sky, 9474, taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Cape Phil ground, Jordanian 7163, ready to taxi.
Alaska 5055, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Blue Sky, 9474, continue taxi.
Jordanian 7163, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capitol ground, Blue Sky, 9474 with you.
Cape Phil Tower, good morning. Air India 8954 is on approach.
Cape Phil ground, Air India 6658, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Air India 8954, cleared to land runway 35 left.
Cape Phil Tower, Air India 6658, request to cross runway. Air India 6658, continue taxi.
Cape Phil Tower, Jordanian 7163, ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Cape Phil ground, Air India 6658, with you.
Turkish 1249 cleared for pushback.
Catville clearance, Air India 8471 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Catville Tower. Good morning, Air India 8964 is on approach. Air India 8964 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Turkish 1249 taxi to runway 35 right.
Jordanian 7163 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air India 8471 cleared for pushback. Catville ground, Air India 8471 ready to taxi.
Capeville ground, Air India 8954 requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 8471 taxi to runway 35 right.
Air India 7780 cleared to land runway 35 left. Turkish 1249 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air India 8954 continue taxi. Capeville ground, Air India 8954 with you.
Catville Tower, Air India 8471 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Air India 8471 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Catville ground, Air India 8964 taxi to gate Bravo 2. Catville Tower, Air India 8964 request to cross runway. Air India 8964 continue taxi. Catville ground, Air India 8964 with you.
Capital ground, Air India 7780 requesting taxi to the gates. Capital clearance, Blue Sky 9475 ready for pushback at Charlie 3. Air India 7780 taxi to gate Bravo 3. Blue Sky 9475 cleared for pushback. Capital Tower, Air India 7780 request to cross runway. Capital ground, Blue Sky 9475 ready to taxi.
Capeville clearance, Air India 6659 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Blue Sky 9475 taxi to runway 35 right.
Air India 6659 cleared for pushback.
Air India 7780 continue taxi. Blue Sky 1346 cleared to land runway 35 left. Capital ground, Air India 7780 with you.
Capeville ground, Air India 6659 ready to taxi.
Capeville Tower, good morning, Air India 9288 is on approach. Capeville clearance, Air India 8955 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Capital Tower, Blue Sky 9475 ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air India 9288 is going around.
Blue Sky 9475 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Capital ground, Blue Sky 1346 taxi to the gates.
Air India 6659 taxi to runway 35 right.
Air India 8955 cleared for pushback. Capeville Tower, good morning, Turkish 8530 is on approach.
Blue Sky 1346 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville ground, Air India 8955 ready to taxi. Air India 8955 taxi to runway 35 right.
Blue Sky 1346 taxi to gate Charlie 3. Capital Tower, Blue Sky 1346 request to cross runway.
Catville clearance, Air India 8965 ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Turkish 8530 is going around.
Air India 8965 cleared for pushback.
Capeville Tower, Air India 8955 ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Blue Sky 1346 continue taxi.
Air India 8955 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capville ground Blue Sky 1346 with you.
Air India 6659er cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air India 8965 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capville clearance Air India 7781 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Catville Tower. Good morning. Ilaska 90384 is on approach. Ilaska 90384 cleared to land runway 35 left. Air India 8965 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Air India 7781 cleared for pushback. Capville ground Air India 7781 ready to taxi.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Jordanian 2372 is on approach. Jordanian 2372 clear to land runway 35 left.
Air India 7781 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, good morning. Air India 90288 is on approach. Air India 90288 cleared to land runway 35 left.